Hello guys, welcome back to this another video, and in this video again we are going to solve the second problem of this linear DP section of dynamic programming level 1 of Faraj all DSA patterns, right? Let's open it and quickly solve this problem. Okay, it's already opened. So I have already solved it somewhere around okay, lot of time in 2023, 2024. Okay, fine. So the question is, you are given an integer array cost where cost I is the cost of ith step on a staircase. So once you pay the cost, you can either climb one or two steps. So after paying that cost, you can climb one or two steps, right? So this is important. You can either start from the step with index 0 or the step with index 1 and return the minimum cost to reach the top of the floor. The first case is 10, 15, 20, 15. Okay, let's understand this and then we'll quickly solve this. Okay, so uh, I will take the same example test case as given in the problem, and I will take example as 10, 15, 20. So this is our zeroth index, this is our first index, this is our second index. So given, what is given in the problem? At ith step, pay cost I, and you can jump one or two steps, right? And also you can start from zeroth or first index. This is 2 point that is given in the problem. Now let's try to quickly generate the all possible outcomes. Let's say I'm starting with 10. I will pay 10 rupees. I will I can jump one step, I can jump plus two steps. So if I will jump one step, I will reach to the first index and I have to pay 15 rupees. And if I will pay jump plus two steps from 10 or zeroth index, I will directly jump to the index number 2 and I will pay 20 rupees here. From this 15 means the first index, let me write also zeroth index, first index and second index. From this first index, I can again jump. I have paid this 15 rupees and I can jump plus one step and plus two steps. Here also, I can jump plus one steps and plus two steps, right? So, if I will jump plus one step from this index number 1, 15, I will reach to the second index and I will pay 20 rupees. And here also, if I will jump plus two steps, I will jump to the top. Similarly, from 20 means this from second index, if I will jump one step, I will reach top plus two step reach top. Again, from this 20, if I will jump one step plus two step, top, top, and I will pay this 20 rupees. So all possible scenario, if I will start from the zeroth index is here. So you have three paths. You can take this path to reach top, or this path to reach top, or this path, and this path. So if you if you follow this path, you have to pay 20 plus. This is first one. Let's first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. If you follow the first path, you have to pay 20 plus 35, 45 rupees. Second path, again 45 rupees. Third path, 25 rupees. Fourth path, 30 rupees. And the fifth path, 30 rupees. So out of all this, all uh, possible outcomes, minimum is 25. So is this answer? No. Why? Here it is given that you can also start from this first index. So you have to consider that case also. So this is the case where we are starting with the zeroth index. Let's start with the first index. So first index is 15. So I will pay 15 rupees and I can take one step, I can take two steps. So if I take one step, I will reach to 20, means the second index. It's the first index, this is the second index. And if I will take plus two steps, I will reach to top. And if from 20, I can take one step, I can take plus two step. In both cases, I will reach to top, right? So if I will draw here, so here you have three paths. You can take three paths. So in each path, this is the first one, this is second, this is third. So for the first, you are paying 35 rupees. For the second path, you are paying again 35 rupees. And this is in if you follow this third path, you are just paying 15 rupees. So here the minimum is 15. But you have to consider this both scenario. In both cases, the overall minimum is 15. So this is how the answer is 15, and this is how uh, the working of this problem. How this problem is working. Okay, now. So now we can easily solve this problem using using our dynamic programming algorithm, right? So in study class, I have already discussed what are the basic fundas for these problems which uses dynamic programming. So the very first step is we have to define our DP state. We have to define our DP states. So what is this TP state? So basically हमको क्या करना है? We have to tell that what our DP of I means. So if I assume that there is some state DP of I, so what does it mean? So पहले तो ये भी है कि हम डीपी ऑफ आई ही क्यों ले रहे हैं, डीपी ऑफ आई जे क्यों नहीं ले रहे हैं? तो स्टडी इन द स्टडी क्लास आई हैव मेंशन दैट कि जब भी आप डीपी प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व कर रहे हो तो आपको एक स्टेट मेंटेन करके रखना होता है फॉर ऑल पॉसिबल स्टेट्स. What are all the possible state and what is the best answer for that state? So we will try to take as minimum as possible in our state variables for the DP जो possible हो सकता है. We will always try with the smaller ones, and if we are not able to fit our algorithm in that state, we will try to introduce more state variables. So here I am just using DP of I. This I represents what this I represent. I represent index. So in most of the linear DP problems, you will be given an array and you have to find out some minimum and maximum steps, ways, cost, something like that. So in that case, you can start thinking just for a one state variable, that like what is the cost for reaching I step, when what is the number of distinct ways when you have only just ith element in the I element in the array, right? So here dp of I am assuming that I am defining my dp of I as minimum cost to reach ith step. So if this is our array, so every element is step, every index is step. So for that step, what is the minimum cost to reach, right? So हमने अपने DP of I को तो define कर दिया. Now the second thing is we have to find out the answers for smaller inputs, smaller values. मतलब कि इफ अगर हमारे पास वही प्रॉब्लम की छोटी वर्जन्स थी, स्मॉलर वर्जन्स अवेलेबल है, सेम प्रॉब्लम बट स्मॉलर वर्जन्स, लाइक हाउ, लाइक लेट्स से कि आपके पास 100 एलिमेंट्स हैं, 100 कॉस्ट है. इस केस में आपको पूछा गया सेम चीज की व्हाट इज द मिनिमम कॉस्ट टू रीच द टॉप ऑफ द फ्लोर, एंड अगर आपको जस्ट दो एलिमेंट दिए गए, दिस इज ऑल्सो अ सेम प्रॉब्लम बट दी steps is smaller. So this is just क्या बोलते हैं इसको, उसका एक सब प्रॉब्लम है, राइट? सो in that case हम हमेशा the second thing what we do is we try to find out the answer for the smaller cases. So it could be the all the minimum possible value that is that exists. So for the this problem, so in this the minimum possible value is 1, 2, 3, 4. So right. So what this one means, so this one represent our dp of 1. What does it mean? Just try to just think, replace I with this one. So minimum cost to reach first step. The first step पे just take same example 15, 10, 15, 20. You have 10, 15, 20. मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि what is the cost to reach this first element, first step. So पहले step पे reach करने के लिए आपको you have to pay this money. You have to anyway pay this money and then only you can take one step or two steps. So अगर आपको first step पे जाना है, so आपका हमेशा जो dp of 1 रहेगा, because this is our answer, so it will be 10. It will be 10 for this test case. Now let's try to derive dp of 2. dp of 2 क्या होगा? हम I want to ask you a question. What is the minimum cost to reach to the first step? So there are two things. So अगर यहाँ पहुँचना है, यहाँ पे if you want to reach this, so you have two options. So you can also come from the zeroth index. You pay this money and you just go to first index and you pay this money and you are able to jump +1 or +2. This is one option, right? Or you can also start from this. You can also, you just pay this much money, you just pay 15 rupees and you can start from there, because in the question it is already mentioned that you can also start from the first index. So for dp of 2, the answer will be 15 only, because we can start from there. We can just pay 15 rupees and we are able to jump one or two steps. Now you will able to visualize it more when we will try to derive for dp of 3. So what is the cost for dp of 3? So हमको इस third index पे पहुंचना है. So for 20 we have to anyway, if we are at index 3, you have to pay this money. We have to pay this money because we are standing on that index. Then only we can just take +1 step and +2 steps, right? Now fine. So dp of 3, what dp of 3 means कि आप 20 पे आप या तो कहाँ से आ सकते हो, आपने क्या किया है कि जस्ट ऑल्सो थिंक दिस 10, 15, 20. मैं यहाँ पहुंचा, मैंने ये अमाउंट पे किया, मैं यहाँ पहुंचा, बट मैं यहाँ कहाँ से पहुंच सकता हूँ, कहाँ कहाँ से पहुंच सकता हूँ? सो द पॉसिबल केसेस कि आप 15 पे थे और एक जंप लेके यहाँ पहुंचे होगे, या आप 10 पे थे और 2 जंप लेके यहाँ पे पहुंचे होगे, ठीक? So in that case, what is our cost? What is the best cost for reaching this index? So anyway, we are paying this 20. So this will be added in our answer. And also, we have to add what? We have to add what is the, because हम 20 पे x1, x दो जगह से आ सकते हैं. तो हम कौन सी वैल्यू कहाँ से आना पसंद करेंगे फॉर दिस? तो हम आना पसंद करेंगे वो वहां से जहां से हमें कम पैसे लग रहे हैं, बिकॉज हम मेरे पास दोनों ऑप्शन है कि हम x1 से आ सकते हैं, x2 से आ सकते हैं, तो हम वहां से आना पसंद करेंगे जहां हमें कम पैसे लग रहे हैं. सो आई विल ट्राई टू कम फ्रॉम द मिनिमम ऑफ dp ऑफ 1 और dp ऑफ 2. So what is the minimum of dp1 or dp2? So that is 20 plus minimum of dp1 2 is 15, 25. It's a 45, right? 45 अगर आपको थर्ड पे आना है, बट हमको क्या पूछा गया था? क्वेश्चन इज कि व्हाट इज द कॉस्ट टू रीच द टॉप. अब देखो टॉप, अब टॉप पे ये हमारा टॉप क्योंकि हमारे पास तीन ही एलिमेंट है, उसके बाद हमारे पास टॉप आ गया है। तो अब टॉप पे पहुंचने के लिए, क्योंकि हमें पता है कि मैंने यहाँ मनी पे रख करके करके मैं फ्री हूँ, आई एम फ्री टू मूव हियर ऑल्सो, आई हैव पेड दिस मनी एंड आई एम फ्री टू मूव। सो मैं तीन इंडेक्स थ्री से +1 जंप लेके या +2 जंप लेके मैं टॉप पे आ सकता हूँ। और ऑल्सो वन मोर थिंग, I can come also from this two, and I can take 2 + 2 steps and I can reach to top. So अगर मैं यहाँ से आता हूँ तो मुझे 15 रुपए ही देने पड़ रहे हैं। मैं यहाँ से आता हूँ, आई एम पेइंग जस्ट 20 रुपीज, 45 रुपीज. So from where I would like to come? So I would like to come from this 15 because I am paying less money and that is beneficial for me. So I will be I will be jumping from the last second index. तो इस केस में समझा ना कि हमारे पास तीन थे, सो हमने आंसर कैसे कंस्ट्रक्ट किया फॉर नेक्स्ट सक्सेसिव आंसर, हाउ वी आर कंस्ट्रक्टिंग आवर आंसर बेस्ड ऑन द प्रीवियस आंसर्स। सो ये हमने इधर समझ लिया, और फाइनल आंसर कंस्ट्रक्ट करने के लिए, यहाँ पहुंचने के लिए, हम या तो यहाँ से आ सकते हैं, तो यहाँ का जो भी आंसर है या फिर यहाँ का जो भी आंसर है, उन दोनों का जो मिनिमम होगा वही हमारा टॉप पे रीच करने का सोल्यूशन होगा, राइट। फाइन, कॉस्ट होगा, मिनिमम कॉस्ट, फाइन, ठीक। So this is the overall intuition and the approach of solving this problem. So if I generalize just in the terms of I, so for any dp of I, we can just compute cost of I plus mean of dp of I minus 1 or dp of I minus 2, right? So this is our general formulations, and in the at the end we will just return minimum of dp of n or dp of n minus 1, right? So this is the answer, right? The time complexity of the uh, solution is order of n we are traversing, and the space complexity is order of n also, right? So this is the overall idea of the problem, and I am just directly moving to the code. So let me write the code. So what we have discussed, we will first create our DP array. So I will prefer to write in this way: DP of, and let's say int steps will be cost dot size, right? I will create DP array of steps +1. I will set this value as mem set DP of DP 0 and size of DP, right? Now here I will also write what our DP of I means minimum cost to reach at ith steps. Now what we have discussed, that DP of 1 means DP of 1 means, so yeah, here we have to just think in the terms of I. So I have discussed the solution in the one base indexing mode, but here I have to write in 0-bit. DP of 0 means, yeah, 0 means first means second, right? Okay, but DP of 0 means just cost of 0. DP of 1 means cost of 1, because I can either start from 0 and I can either start from 1. In that case, the cost will be the same. Now I will just write, I will just do a for loop from finding out the answer from the step 2 to step cost steps and I plus plus, right? Now our dp of I will be cost of I plus dp of minimum of dp of I minus 1 and dp of I minus 2, right? I have already discussed why it is. Then we will return dp of, so minimum of dp of n minus 1 and dp of n minus 2. This is our final answer, but we have to also check that we can only access this 2 uh, when we have steps greater than equals to, if greater than equals less than equals to 2. If it is less than 2, then I will just return dp of cost dot size minus 1, right? Basically, steps. If it is 1, so if step is 1, I will just add steps, right? Right? And if it is more than 2, so let's say your step is 1, so you have 1, so that is not the steps minus 1. Now here also, yeah, now it looks good. Let's try to run it. Mm, so what we have missed here? Mm, mhm. What we missed? Okay, sorry, this is not n. So yeah, the C lag गई है. Steps minus 1, steps minus 2. Right now now everything is looking good. Mm, now yeah, it is giving a correct answer. Let's try to submit it. Mm. So yeah, this is accepted. So this is the solution for the this problem. Thank you so much, and we'll meet in the next video. We'll solve the third problem. Thank you so much. Thank you.